All right, very tragic news coming to fore here. Chandigarh hit and run horror that's been caught on cameras. A girl feeding a stray dog has been mowed down by an SUV. Shocking road mishap that stuns Chandigarh. In fact, an SUV leaves a 25-year-old girl, Tejaswita, critical. We're trying to get you that visual there. If you see a young girl, 25-year-old, trying to feed a stray dog there. And that's when you see an SUV charging towards the girl, mowing her down while she feeds the strays. This comes to light here right after a similar incident took place in Delhi as well, where a girl was mowed down for feeding strays. This is a CCTV camera that we've accessed, showing very clearly how this girl, a 25-year-old, who got together with her mother, stepped out to feed the strays. And just while she was doing that, at about 11:39 p.m., she was run over by a speeding Thar vehicle. Now, it's seen in the CCTV footage here that Tejaswita was feeding stray dogs on the footpath, and at the same time, a Thar coming from the wrong side from Phase 2 Mohali hit him. The tire went up. We see this girl now is in critical condition. I'm going to quickly cut across to our correspondent, Lalit Sharma, live from Chandigarh. Lalit, what exactly happened here? Was it a deliberate attempt to attack the girl feeding the strays, or this was a miss on the part of the driver?
Nabila, the incident is being reported of Saturday night around 11:39 when a SUV car coming from the wrong side from Phase 2 Mohali mowed down a girl, a 25-year-old named Tejaswita, while she was feeding the stray dogs there in the furniture market in Chandigarh. Right now, what we are getting from the police information is that the car was coming from the wrong side, and the car just mowed down the girl, 25-year-old girl. Right now, she is being admitted in sector 60 hospital in Chandigarh, and she had stitches on both sides of the head. But her life is out of danger. She is speaking to the parents, and already a DDR has been reported in sector 61 police station in Mohali. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Stay with us. I'm going to quickly cut across to Pooja Shali, also joining us live from the newsroom. Pooja, a quick word from you on the CCTV footage showing very clearly that Thar vehicle coming in full speed, almost charging at that young girl who's feeding those strays there in Chandigarh. But still yet to be established, was this a deliberate attempt to attack her or a miss on the part of the driver?
So here are some of the details, and for our viewers, what the visual exactly is. Look closely. This is that young woman, and she is feeding some of the stray dogs late at night. We are being told this is Saturday night, about 11:45, which means close to midnight. She's feeding right in the corner of the road, and this fast vehicle comes in. The vehicle is Thar, and it hits the woman here, crying in pain, and then the vehicle leaves. What is interesting to note is that more than towards the main part of the street, the vehicle is more toward the left, where she's standing in the corner feeding. We see the dogs run away. We see the woman who's there crying in pain. According to information coming in, she's 25-year-old. Her name is Tejaswita. According to her family members, she is in a fairly stable condition for now, but has received grievous injuries as well. But look at the pace with which this vehicle has hit her. This is that young woman's face, Tejaswita. Undergoing treatment, according to her family, is recovering now. But this is what has happened. Now, Mohali, to give you a background, is on the outskirts of the Chandigarh city. And this is Saturday evening, so the question is whether this was an accidental hit, whether this was a deliberate hit, and what kind of an area is this. And till now, we are being told that the accused has not been taken into arrest.
Thank you, Pooja, for joining us on that. I'm going to quickly cut across to Lalit as well. Lalit, a word from you on what action has the police taken? Have they been able to track down the SUV, that Thar that rammed into that young girl? How's that girl doing at this point?
Nabila, if we right now talk about, the girl is out of danger, but if we talk about the serious injury in this of the head, she is talking right now. But if we talk about on the police part, already a DDR has been registered in sector 61. And already the police is investigating the matter. Right now, the accused have not been arrested, but already accused have been sent to nab the person who was in the car. So police is just investigating the matter. But if we talk about the CCTV footage which has been provided by me, girl the father, Tejaswita, very clearly said that what was it a deliberate attempt or was it an accident? Police is just investigating the matter right now. Yes.
Tell me a little more about this girl, Lalit. Who is she? Is she a student? Is she working? And is there a stray dog menace in the area there? Are people within Chandigarh averse to stray dogs being fed? Is it a problem that locals there are irritated by? Because we know that this is a common issue across the country. You have stray dog menace, and a bunch of them in fact go on to feed those dogs, feeling sympathy for it. And then you have a bunch of others who are angry that you feed a dog, you allow it to stick around and linger on, and that doesn't bode well with a bunch of the locals. So this is usually a clash between dog lovers, those who are not really okay with the kind of increasing population of street dogs around their vicinity. So any angle on these lines, that this girl was deliberately targeted because maybe she was feeding these dogs on a regular basis?
See, Nabila, what right now we are getting is that police is already investigating the matter. Was it a deliberate attempt or was it an accident on that part? But right now what we are getting is that the girl is a 25-year-old girl, is right now a student. She is a graduate and she is an architect, but she is preparing for the UPSC examination. And after her routine, every night around this time only, she with her mother always goes to feed the dog, stray dogs. So in that day also, on Saturday night also, before midnight, she with her mother was doing the same repeat work, and then all of a sudden from the wrong side, from the Mohali Place Street, the car came and more down the girl. So police is already investigating the matter. What could be on the police part, we are just waiting. But if we talk about in the whole incident, it's the same incident which happened in Delhi, which hit the headline in national capital. But right now, what we are learning is that police is just investigating the matter. Yes,
All right. Thank you very much, Lalit.